Wait, we're getting ready. They just landed on a roof.
Keeping us.
Out of the core.
My torch, hold on.
Come on, everyone.
I can't crowd it. I can't do it.
I'm almost positive it's turned. I killed another. If you want to support me in what I do, use code WUB when buying VIP on Atlas servers.
Oh, my game is loading.
This one sucks. Okay.
On a horse.
G13. For a second.
I would. Wait.
There's so many kids coming, by the way.
Okay, if you can, loot tool crates that spawn on the ground for melee weapons.
It is. Get out. Spread out.
I'm going around.
I don't know who I'm getting.
Push, listen, if you're low, go to the barbecue for meds.
I'm behind him now.
I killed one.
Yeah, we are.
I killed one.
Is that us?
The crane. Here, watch it.
Just flank him. Get behind him.
I'm at the barbecue
I
for
think
meds if anybody's low.
I got M39, but no ammo.
I'm ninja.
We are
Everyone's
mostly
in team.
It's only two.
My name's Kieran.
I'm jumping.
I'm coming up, Billy.
Okay.
Oh, so
They're on
many.
the ground.
Ball is
One's heavy. Hit heavy 4 times.
Everyone?
I hit that kid.
Guys, Tommy's dead.
One
They're
more
just gonna run now, so-
Where are they?
Is that Tommy else?
Skill pipe.
Double going dead.
Nice.
We need pictures.
I'm gonna push
I'm
him.
keying pipes.
No, they're gonna be in vents. They're gonna be in vents. Careful.
Yeah. Bench.
I need to loot this guy's butts.
Be quick.
I just closed one of the vents. Yeah,
Yes, helipod's clear.
I'm on these bodies right now.
You can
Oh, I need ammo.
He
secret.
just picked it up, I think.
How
No,
is
he
it?
doesn't have it.
On their main crit, he's round of red.
Nice.
I killed him.
Yeah, he did. Welcome everyone back to another video, and I genuinely think you guys are going to like this one. Now, while this Rust video isn't edited in the movie format, this wipe most definitely was a movie. Before we move on with anything, I would like to give the Atlas admins a really big shout out because they were extremely helpful in getting me the demo files that I need in order to make the cinematics that you will see in this video. Oil rig this wipe was a little strange.
Nola bar squared face looking
mini. Actually, not us.
Well, they're on.
One's dead.
Oh, here we go, guys.
Usually there's a lot more PvP, but after we wiped HT those 2 times in a row, very early wipe, nobody came for about 5 hours. During those 5 hours, it was actually pretty fun though, regardless of us being bored because there was nothing to do but farm and transfer loot. We got pretty fucking loaded early on, which is a good thing. But like they say, all good things come to an end, and eventually INDACUT started raiding us. Not only that, if Olay and Ribo continued on rig for maybe another hour, it would have turned into an underwater lab. So, with the future of Oil Rig and our base in mind, we all F1 killed and started to actually defend.
Wait, we're getting ready. They just landed on a roof.
Keeping us up.
F1 killed.
Is it just a mini or full?
It's in the cut.
It's in the cut.
Get a fucking scrappy. Have heli. Have base.
Where are the locker kits? Where are the locker kits?
Getting raided.
Just drop it, get it, just drop it.
There's Gashi. Me.
I killed 2. I'm dead.
Move.
Go.
I'm out of ammo. Fuck.
I have instant ammo custom. It appears my footage has suspiciously corrupted right before I get into an actual PvP encounter. How unfortunate. I assure you all, I most definitely did not whiff. Anyway, here's Donger's POV.
Scrappy.
Who's scrappy?
99 roof.
Getting raided.
Killed one.
I'm dead. No one dead. No one dead.
Why is he shooting, bro?
No one dead. Come in. Is that us? That's not us. Full scrappy. I shot him. Drop it dead. Push aside.
Shoot out the structure.
Everyone hit.
Shoot the
Running
structure.
off the rig or what?
No. Oh my god, triple dead.
Gotta be so low.
It's dead. They're all dead.
As soon as those kits were depoted, all we had to do was a little bit more farming, and then we were ready to start our usual raiding snowball.
Thank you for that.
Shit, the crude.
Yeah,
no,
different people
I-
take
dude.
turns.
It's us?
I don't think so. But
Literally every single like.
Loving you.
What?
What if he didn't want to be?
I can take it up.
the second we had everything crafted and everyone was ready to go, we sent the raid across the map. Now, I understand we're already 5 minutes in and nothing crazy eventful has happened, but I assure you that quite literally the rest of the video is just action.
Don't forget me and Matthias.
What the fuck is this?
There's a mini.
Okay, so we should.
I'm gonna hit that left side where you hit.
Can you move? I think he's dead in the car.
You're rocking, don't fucking move, please.
Ladder up. Yo, get out the way, get out the way. I'm rocketing door. Rocketing the door. Get out the way.
If you want rocket, I can HE it.
It's gonna open, maybe.
Alright. HE.
That's
There's
it.
one there.
I didn't
There's
hear
one
him.
there.
I'm down to the...
Opening. They open.
Upper peaks or lower peaks?
There's more people coming.
This is everything that was there, bro. We have everything pretty much.
That guy's dead.
Get out the base and get with them.
That guy's down.
I killed this guy. There's more though.
You guys just need to hug the rocks on the right.
And
Just come
this
up the right.
Porch, by the way.
Guys on the roof.
That's how it's smacked.
I'm dead.
Roof.
Jesus Christ.
I think I may have downed him.
You guys just go out and take a right and leave, bro.
We lose so many inventories.
I hear a kid to my right.
We actually?
Dunker's gonna back me.
I got it.
I don't have smokes this time, by the way.
Do we need smokes? Smoke that.
Yeah, probably.
No, we don't.
Wait, there's a door open right there. Do you think that's...
Alright, are we hitting this left wall? Are we hitting this left wall?
Blow this.
Go. He would not rock
Their turrets are on now.
Okay, shoot this one close.
One their main loot's above. Their main loot's above.
Okay,
It's our beds. Nah,
this is tier 2. This is tier 2.
Wait, switch it right here. Switch it right here, I think.
The main loot's in the bottom.
Yeah, I'm bottom.
I'm
Come
bottom.
down,
I have
come
2
down.
boxes GP.
I'm coming down.
Yeah, I'm here.
2 boxes?
Or like 2 boxes.
Okay, let's keep going down. Keep going down. Keep this momentum going. We have X
Oh my god, yeah.
Are we double rocking the door?
I have
We have all the turrets.
Coming in, I'm out of smoke.
Alright, make sure
All
you
turrets
don't
are off,
get
right?
blown up.
No. They're about to be off in a second.
Watch out C4,
Watch out C4.
Watch out
They're
for
all off.
naked kids
All
in
the
this
turrets are
locker,
gone.
by the way.
Yeah.
Okay, stay up. Don't run, come down.
Oh shit,
Hey,
shotgun
kids running in the
Shotgun.
compound.
Okay.
Kill.
Oh no, swimming outside.
Wait, I'm in open core. I'm in open core.
I'm holding it from the up.
Careful, I see 4.
Everybody out of the core.
Kill the heads.
So much more GP.
One, he's horrible.
One, a fuck ton of literally. Oh my god. This shit is so loaded. This shit is so loaded.
Guys,
What
break bags. Break
Dude,
bags. Break
dude,
bags.
what the fuck are they doing farming? Satellite or farming?
This is not just start running out loot and we can transfer.
Okay.
Wait. Oh my god, bro. I didn't want to.
So much the ladder, so they don't catch the ladder.
It's pretty much a 50-50 chance if you send a raid across the map that they're going to be absolutely dirt poor or if they're going to be crazy loaded like these guys were. This pretty much set us up for the rest of the day. We were ready for roams off of this raid alone. But some of our good friends needed some help doing a raid on another group. A couple of us in OT are very good friends with Smackers, myself included, so we got to go with them and help them with this raid against Bully. Smackers brought 10 boxes of rockets to this raid and expected to completely level their base.
You guys keep on. I'm gonna blow compound.
Fucking bubble, yeah.
I'm gonna wall on this rock right here.
Getting the rock, gonna go. Shoot the windmill tower.
Kick me down here.
Open right side compound.
Just go loot.
One more, I think.
Come out the right side.
Lower.
I have 1,000 things.
One day,
Yo, King.
Aim lower or shit.
Two guy right side. Two guy right side.
Don't open anymore. No.
Push up green.
Yeah, let's stop.
Watch out, board.
Keep doing it. Keep doing it.
Break this piece.
One time bad.
You
guys have to hit the right side. We have to open that up.
Hit walls, guys.
guys, look behind us, bro.
He's black clay, he's black clay, black clay.
Bully kid on red.
Get behind north. Inside arcade right side.
Alex, one guy below you.
We're
One
below
guy
you.
below you.
Hit the bottom walls. Midi on the...
I'm coming in naked.
Oh, I got
Are we mini?
That's me.
Are we mini?
That was us on a
He
mini.
spawned in.
Okay, yeah.
He spawned in. Go.
Oh yeah.
Where the bags at? Where the bags at? Take this.
They were right.
Pushing me.
I gotta push him.
I get no.
There's like 3 left. Hold that. No, that. I killed him. Left and right. More. No, that. Two more dead.
There's so many fucking bodies in the raid base.
No. Who is this on the rock? I need AK.
I don't have AK.
Yeah, they're first round.
He's dead. Go dead.
Just try to get. I'm gonna run in and get
No, that. I should hit him. He's weak.
Here. Can someone take... Oh, like,
No, that.
that.
I am. Wait for me. Dishan. Wait for me. I have a box of AK.
Same.
Let's go.
We need to go right now.
Yeah,
To the right, to the right.
I watched it. You can open this.
I killed a guy. So many AKs.
He's in.
Yeah, I've got a lot of AK. I've got a lot of AK on me.
I'm dead.
What's that entrance?
Running out. There's so many entrances to this.
He's loading me right now. He's loading me completely.
I am.
I'm raid base. He's running right now.
I'm dead.
I'm suppressed. I don't know what I died to.
He was like.
He was here.
Take that. We need more, let me know. Yeah, I killed one.
I just hold that for like 3 seconds.
Oh no! I'm getting No, I did not.
What? Every time I'm getting hit.
Dead.
It's a whole different just respawn right now. I'm coming back right now.
Killed another. There's more. There's so
Can
many.
I? Where are you? Like, can I get in the raid base? Is that where you are?
I'm on the
His left side.
The server full lagged. Oh, I'm dead. Fuck, I killed so many.
Can't see anything.
Wait, you good? You
No,
guys good?
I'm gonna die.
Oh.
Cruel joke. Wall that I'm using for cover. What I did say was that it decayed, but the clip cut off. Anyways, the next event that really happened in chronological order is Roams. Now, I'm going to take it upon myself this video to do my best to explain exactly what a Rust main scene roam is, and just roams in general. There will never be a player ever to touch this game who does participate in Rust roams that will be able to completely comprehend and explain every single thing that happens every roam. But I'm probably the closest you're going to get to that, so enjoy. Just as a little disclaimer, by no means am I a good caster, spectator, or even am I good at talking or formulating sentences. So there are most likely going to be concepts that I'm absolutely god-awful horrid at explaining. If you're confused about anything, just leave a comment and I'll do my very best to respond. So I think the first thing that I need to explain is main. What is the main scene? I'm sure you might have heard of it somewhere, seen it in a title, a Discord, something. What the main scene is a community of players who have been bouncing from server to server the past, I'd say 6 years? I'm not 100% sure on the entire history. But if you think of the concept of ZERG versus ZERG, or a server specifically dedicated to ZERGs, that is exactly what the main scene is. It is the main clan server, or at least I believe that's where the title stemmed from. I don't necessarily think it's the main clan scene anymore, because you have servers like Restoria US main where a shit ton of groups go there every single wipe and compete, just like on main. It's just the PvP is a lot different on main. There's a bit less tier 2 PvP and a lot more roaming PvP. I'll likely attempt to go much more into depth about what the main scene is, and maybe even make a dedicated video on the history of main, or just the things that I know about roams, main, etc. to help you guys out. All you actually really need to know for now though is context on what a main scene roam is, and all a main scene roam is 2 or more teams, usually the latter, go head to head, try to get each other's loot, and then leave the roam in a scrap heli, or they'll have a minicopter come and pick the AKs up, and then they've profited, and they don't care if they lose. Also, just to quantify how much PvP and how much chaos there is in every single main room, which if I had to guess, there's at least 30 that happen on Saturday, because this is a Friday server. Every single clip that you just saw was from a real main scene roam, and every single clip you saw was different people at that one singular roam. I promise you that the talking is almost over, and you'll be able to see the actual footage again soon, but there's one last thing I need to explain, and that is what my personal iteration of roams is. I choose to display my roams through narrated roams, which is what it's been dubbed by many people throughout the community, and it is extremely self-explanatory. All I do is I try to give any player watching this an insight on what's happening, what I'm thinking, and just everything about the actual roam that is displayed on the screen, instead of just music and killing people. But I make those kinds of videos too if you want to check those out at Wub Shorts, my other YouTube channel. The first situation I'm going to throw us right into, I get stuck in a funnel, not getting shot by any of these guys for some reason, with Brutal and Ribo. This entire roam was just chaos, and I don't exactly know what happened even after watching the footage up until this point, so I'm just going to start us here.
We don't really have a...
Hey, ready.
Through a Zerg from behind. Now, Brutal gets absolutely clobbered through an angle that shouldn't exist, but luckily for me, I now have a kit.
Here.
No,
I don't have ammo.
Okay. He's a demon. He's doubled. I need to reload and med and everything.
Yeah, we need to push and help him.
Without that kit and without Brutal dying, I wouldn't have only gone down, and I actually would have immediately died on that guy's first peek. So, it was actually almost for the better that I got to put on his kit and then win that peak, because Ribo clutches up and immediately doubles this guy, which lets us push out of the funnel and run away from this entire area in general.
Ready?
Are you ready, Ryan?
Yeah.
No, that guy's lit. That guy's so lit, bro.
Ammo on ground.
You're right. One shot.
Oh, we're good.
At this point, the entire team is reconnected with us, and we get the opportunity to loot everything in this funnel, gear included, like a fucking vacuum cleaner, and just run. Yes.
Bro, where's my fucking bullets going?
Mini or Scrappy? Mini?
Yeah, I only have one wall. Oh! Sorry, repeat what you said, Swap?
That's fine, leave.
Leave.
I'm trying
Let's go.
not to fling off of this.
Okay, I drop.
Holy shit. Okay, we're good.
Bro, who the fuck is looting lockers?
The next roam that I'm going to throw us right into is pretty long and actually kind of uneventful, but due to the power of editing magic, I can make it seem somewhat entertaining.
Right.
Yo, good.
I'm just
I'm Logan.
He's in the U-wall.
Oh my god.
Donger, take the shit.
Can you kill this guy in here?
After going 5 for 6 with my L9 shots, I got absolutely slammed trying to climb up this rock, and it took me a little while to find a rekit after that death. However, cutting out all of the boring part, I found a rekit, and we started running away with that team's loot just to run into another team, I believe. Just a little spoiler, that happens a lot, just about every fight, in fact, because of how many groups are on this godforsaken server. This fight was all around mid for me. I run up and watch Crow's head get absolutely caved in, but I do get his refrag here.
Unscripted! Go on.
Are you sorry?
Kill him!
Yeah, I'm... Kill one! You're so bad!
Here.
I killed one! So, after running through HCG, INDACUT decided to pull up behind us. I try to line this shot up, but I don't quite get it. However, the second guy knows I'm a problem, so he decides to wall.
Oh my god, kill naked. Yes, naked.
Kill another one. I'm fucking lit.
Close, yeah.
You're not running.
I can mini out AKs.
I hit one 3
Oh, we
times.
pretty much did
I hit headshot another one. I'm just trying to keep them off of you guys.
We're going to fight.
Soon after, I died to a third-party solo player, or maybe they were in a smaller group who were coming to the fight, and eventually I do get another re-kit. We wiped INDACUT fairly easily because HGG really didn't kill that many of us in the first place. So after this, another team comes. I believe it's HGG again, but I could be wrong, and we are forced to make an absolute run for it because of how scattered our meds and walls and everything are.
What is happening?
Oh, listen, can we loot and leave? Can we loot and leave? We have a lot on us.
In here, right in here.
Bolted in the funnel, bolted in the
Yeah,
funnel.
he's in there.
He's dead.
Yeah, there's
I got low grade.
I'm landing in. Okay.
Anybody loot my body?
Loot here, there's a box of AKs on this guy right here. Loot it. We need to leave. Is there a scrappy in the shore?
I'm
Oh,
dead.
full team. Run down.
You can run east. You can run east.
Run down east.
Oh,
Northeast.
they're close.
They're close. Just get the fuck out if you can.
Listen, there's a scrappy on me. Everyone in now. We're gonna.
It's in the
hot drop.
Can we leave?
Yes,
think you
get
can.
in.
I'm running.
We're all down the hill.
I'm
just running.
Can you take it?
Just leave and pick him up later.
Go.
Just fly down the coast. Fly down the coast.
Distracting him for you guys.
They're about shooting in the back.
Oh! You can just keep going.
We just gotta keep running, bro. Like, we just gotta keep running. I don't know.
I'm gonna wall myself.
I mean, I have hella AKs.
I'm gonna wall myself. Come here.
Oh shit, I have a wall.
What's the HP
I got-
leak?
You keep running.
No,
Outrun them, bro. Just keep running. They're shooting.
Is that us
outrun them.
behind us?
No, there's many above you guys. Watch out.
Because you move, I can slam that kid. If you move,
There's
There's many above you guys.
Jump out.
Crow, come here.
This is bad.
I'm hearing this.
This is bad.
I'm hearing this is me mini. This is me mini landing right now.
Maybe one of them. Go 5 times.
Don't move. Drop me stuff right now, or come with me in the mini. Guys,
Listen, we have a mini in the air right
come
now.
on. I'm landed right on you
Yeah,
guys.
we got
Yeah.
Take me stuff and come with me. Someone needs to come with me.
Someone needs to go with them.
I'll go with you.
Why didn't you drop me?
I need to drop the AK. That's on us.
Okay. Come here and drop.
He's low by the way.
They have a peek now. Enemy has a peek on us. I hit 1 3 times.
Wall the fucking heli, please, bro. Someone
Get in the scrap or the mini.
You guys, after you drop, you guys.
Someone goes. We're in the mini. Yo,
I need wall. Someone drop me wall.
Really fucking
Here's your
go. Walls on the ground.
drop.
You guys gotta go.
Leaving.
I don't think you guys are making it, but good luck.
They're so close. They're really close.
We got out.
I'm pretty sure, bro.
Okay.
We got
Get
out.
out.
We got the
Oh
front.
my God. Good.
Oh, what a heist.
They're keen.
And that is really what makes Maine fun. We fought numerous teams in that fight and got absolutely down to the wire at the end of that. Now, I have one more roam to show after this, and then I'll get on to the raid defense at the end of the video. Now, this third and final roam is primarily against Bully. It's a very lengthy fight against them, and we kind of stalled out in the middle of it, but I was mostly roam leading, so I presume that's my fault. We still won at the end, so it doesn't really matter anyway.
Oh, I see him right in front of us in the trees, close.
Okay, yeah, in the trees.
How many people? Oh, we started shooting.
Okay, they probably saw us anyway.
No, they saw.
Holy fuck,
I know one.
I shot one.
We have the high ground. We already picked a couple. Just get active. Don't sit up here and let them get recon.
I'm dead.
Their bags are definitely on timers.
W key, guys. W key.
Yeah.
Try to recon people before you push.
Yeah, try to reach people before you push.
That are bad.
We
I
need to,
killed one.
Group up and shit.
Bro, come.
I killed the kid who killed you.
Shortly after this, I get shot in the back and can't wall. As you can see, I got a couple of anti-hacks. I actually died to Mr. Midget Man himself, but it's okay because I got revenge.
Get up, please. Get up.
There's like 2 up the hill west.
I killed another kid on me.
What the fuck is this guy?
So many AKs and recons.
You can get him. Inside in front. Come on.
I killed that guy.
무조건 뻔하지 나오지 마라. AK 있으면.
There's fucking. This is so bad. We're getting pushed by another team. I'm pretty sure. I'm alive with 1 extra AK and not many extra bullets.
Awesome sauce. I have the worst.
Let me get a gun. Let me get the extra AK.
Okay, here.
Do you need
Here, med as well. There's a body right here if you need it. I'm trying to cover for you. There's shit ton of bodies on me. Rekits on Rennie Beans.
Alright, guys, let's collapse on this side.
This is us. Okay, we have the shit. We have a lot of the shit. We need everybody to run right now.
Hit him one side.
If he peeks right now,
Other putting coming, SE.
He ran to the right side.
I'm not just scrappy. 160.
We got the
Nice.
Okay, now we should run.
Let's go. Wait. Oh, you gotta hold. Get in. Let's go.
Okay, everyone in. No,
Not everyone.
Land real quick.
Oh my god.
I'll wall it again. It's okay.
I got kicked.
It's
No.
walled again. It's walled again.
Just get in.
Oh, go.
Leave.
Heads down.
Make sure you're spamming meds and shit.
We're good, we're good, we're
We're
good.
good. We're fine.
How did I not get hit once?
All good, all good.
Alright, good
I
shit.
hate this fucking.
As you can see, our comms were quite literally as clear as possible pretty much throughout the entire fight. It was pretty underwhelming. It felt like we stalled, but in reality, we were just holding kits and waiting for picks. Obviously, we did a lot more roams than just those couple. Those were just some of the easiest ones, I'd like to say, to narrate and explain.
Oh, someone at everyone. Someone at everyone.
I killed another one. I killed another one.
I feel like I'm Hazzy outside.
I killed another one. I killed another one.
Who just died at a node?
Cease, can you walk?
You don't have hands up.
I'm not Hazzy, don't kill me.
Yeah, if you don't, that's up. Don't knock, don't knock.
This is Ark. That's Ark. Pretty soon.
Yeah, it's Yagi.
Killed another.
Whoever's on the roof, man, please.
Are we getting raided as
I
well?
think we're gonna get raided.
They're all Hazzy. No, they're all Hazzy.
It's
Like 1,000 Hazzy kids.
Where's this?
Oh my god, that is 1,000 Hazzy.
I killed one.
No, you're deep in the...
Somebody starts yelling.
I killed one.
Who's shooting?
Hazzy AK in the walls, fast pushing you.
Can't push this kid north of them.
Your extra kids, put them in lockers. Your extra kids, put them in
Both
lockers.
these bodies not Hazzy.
Holy crap. Alright, watch me, watch me. I heard an AK naked over there.
I killed him.
Oh.
Oh, it's us.
I'm on you over thinking about me. It is.
As you can see, it was pretty close to a flawless victory with that raid defense at the end. I think they only actually broke one singular wall of our roam room. And we did get another raid defense after this, but I unfortunately wasn't online to experience it. So I really do hope you enjoyed the video, and if you enjoyed this one, be sure to stay tuned for the next. If you watched until the end, I hope you have a great day. Peace.